Hello, DC. This time I thought I'd start this irregular series of my personal history with, and I thought I would start with Depeche Mode because I want this first one to be somewhat short. This picture is kind of grainy because it's already evening here and there's not enough light, and this lamplight on my ceiling doesn't really give enough light, but let's see how this turns out. My first memory of Depeche Mode was when they released the People Are People single, and I saw it on, was it MTV at the time? But I do remember that that wasn't the first thing, because I recall when that one came out, I was kind of curious to see what would the new song be, but I don't recall what I had heard before that. From there on, it took several years until I was in the army, and we had 2 cassettes there, and one of them was Depeche Mode album. I'm pretty sure it was Music for the Masses, but I'm not sure because we didn't have any sleeves there, just the tape. And then a bit later on, I heard that they had recorded the 101 in the stadium, and I was really surprised that they were so big that they could play in a stadium. Then the next thing, and really the first thing that gave me some kind of an interest towards them, was when they released Songs of Faith and Devotion. I don't know what it was about it, but something in it sort of struck my imagination so much that it stuck in my mind, but I didn't start listening to them at the time. It took all the way until they were touring for the Singles 86-98 until I first got any kind of real interest in them, and I considered for a while to going to see them, but I didn't. So it went all the way until very early 2006 when I bought my first Depeche Mode record, which was this one, Depeche Mode, the Singles 86-98. I didn't really become a fan. I think A Question of Time was the only one that I really liked, and then there were a couple of other songs that I liked here. But it wasn't an instant love for this. But it did give me enough interest to start thinking that maybe I should buy an actual album, because I usually use compilations just to get an introduction on bands or artists, and then I buy an album to really get to know them. So by the end of that year, I bought Songs of Faith and Devotion, and this is the collector's edition CD and DVD, and I really love the documentary here. And I thought that, yeah, this is actually a really good album, but I didn't really know where to go from here. So for a while I thought that, well, maybe I won't buy anything else, just maybe this is the only album of theirs that I would really like, because I'm not into electronic music, so maybe this would be the only one that I would like from them. But anyway, I did end up going to see them live when they came here in early 2010. This is the Sounds of the Universe tour, and I have to say that I didn't really get excited. I had the feeling that there was somehow like lacking the live experience was lacking from there. That I didn't really get much excited from it. So it took about a year until I finally bought another album And as I was considering which one I should buy, at first I considered Violator and Music for the Masses, but I didn't want to go sort of like the obvious route, so I ended up buying Exciter, and this one is also CD and DVD. And I actually thought that this was a better album than Songs of Faith and Devotion, although I did think that Songs of Faith and Devotion had better individual songs. So again, that sort of gave me more spark to buy more albums from them. So I thought I would buy Music for the Masses, but when I went to buy it, I didn't find it, so I ended up buying Violator, again CD and DVD. And yeah, I do like this. It's very good, but I haven't thought that this would be better than Exciter or Music for the Songs of Faith and Devotion. And then they again came to Finland, and although I was hesitant for quite a while, I did decide to finally go to see them on Delta Machine tour, and I'm happy that I went, because this time I thought that it was much better this time. I really got far more excited. I thought it was far better, and Dave Gehan was excellent frontman, just as he was on a previous gig. But yeah, this time I really liked it. I thought it was really good. So that made me go and buy another album, and I bought Music for the Masses. Again, CD and DVD. Sorry, those two were the opposite way. I first bought Music for the Masses early 2013, and late 2013 was the concert. And now finally, about a month ago or so, I bought Delta Machine. And I think that this is a good album. I've read several opinions on this by the Depeche Mode fans, and the opinions are quite divided. Some like this, some don't, but I think this is a good album. Okay, basically the only thing that I could add here is that I bought, after the disappointment of a Sounds of the Universe tour gig that I saw, I wanted to buy a live DVD from them that would have hopefully better visuals than what was used on the Sounds of the Universe tour. I thought that those visuals that they used on the tour was kind of naff. They were on a spacesuit, just standing there, and sometimes they were like a fish swimming by, sort of like they were standing behind a fish tank. I just didn't get that. I thought it was naff. So I ended up buying this one, which is One Night in Paris, recorded during the Exciter tour, and I like this one much better. But there was a slight mistake, because I had seen a clip from the Songs of Faith and Devotion tour, but I didn't know that they had released a video from that, and it was only after I had bought this one I found out that they had released a live DVD from that tour called Demotional. So now that's on my shopping list. But I can say that I haven't become any big fan of Depeche Mode, but I do like them. And more so, it's important because it's the only electronic band that I like. Although I do have one Kraftwerk album, but I don't think that that's quite the same. Now, as far as the music goes, I only have plans on possibly buying the Black Celebration album, because I like the title track, but I haven't made up my mind on that one yet. Okay, hopefully I will be doing another episode of this one soon-ish. Thanks for watching. Bye.